Hey guys, ALLU here, and this is one of those videos that you may not always want to hear these kinds of things, but I'll do my best. I'm fucking on my third take! Since my microphone setting, Windows automatically fucked my microphone volumes, and I'm already frustrated. I'll try to get this fucking perkele helveti saatana out, because life is frustrating and stressful, and these status updates, they are like irregularly regular monthly thing, right? Like for like by now, it really seems like I've started to have a habit of finding a reason to post a status update video. But first of all, the mega music ranking video where I rank all the racing songs from real race racer titles that are not on mobile platforms. So songs that originated from arcade or console only release, or arcade plus console, but not from PC or mobile, so I can easily exclude the fucking imposter of a game. But there's probably gonna be a content route after that. Oh fuck, I forgot to say. Premature happy birthday and 30th anniversary to our favorite racing series, Ridge Racer. But yeah, about the content route, like, it can really go either way, but as I'm ADHD, this will fluctuate, how much can I even do. Life has gotten just so stressful, like, 1 week after the video of, or the ranking video go live, I will have a video of me just glancing over the ranking video really, and just trying to say some of my thoughts in the video. It's been uploaded, I've already done it. It's better to do it in the heat of the moment. But I still agree with all that. And I'm at least happy that how the ranking video turned out. Unlike this abomination of an status update video, which has taken me three takes. Thanks Windows for fucking my audio settings once again. Really frustrating. It's starting to get at me. I've been trying to record this for over 30 minutes, which is far more than I intended. I had a 7-minute take of this. I had a 17-minute take of this, and I hope that I can just scratch all the points, because I said things in both of those takes so well. Even that is starting to frustrate me. It's been really tiresome getting anything content related done in the last 2 weeks, especially. I'm on my second month of unemployment. I'm starting to have financial stress. And I also got the documentation where it's my month for next year, and it's of course gonna rise up, because fucking of course it does. Everything's raises in price. So I gotta start paying those in advance. I prefer that strategy, just for anyone asking, because, well, then you're ahead. You don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I haven't gotten as many refereeings this year as I've had in last year. I missed the first week of refereeings of the season in the first weekend of October. That really hurt me financially as well. Like, it's been fucking piece of paska shit perkele luck, if I can say so in a frustrating tone. Really been absolutely frustrating. And the first weekend from me was absolute shit. Made me consider, am I good even at this anymore? And I feel like I'm not good enough for anything right now. Like, I've applied for 24 different positions in the last 2 months. Yeah. I haven't even gotten an interview, which makes me, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I mean, I know I suck at selling myself. It's a fact. I know, but at least during the spring, I got the 4 interviews. So self-esteem is definitely not at the highest level since I've gotten to no interviews and I came into the job market at the worst possible time. There have been multiple positions with 100 plus applicants and there's only one employment available there. And at worst there has been like one place I applied, it had 316 applicants to one fucking spot. Definitely painful. There's no longer a drought of IT employees, it really seems like. It just makes you feel like nothing though. Question, do you really know anything? To be very frank. Absolutely hurtful though. I haven't ran out of options, but in the last 2 weeks, everything has really felt so exhausting. And right now, I'm also so stressed. From the recording moment, I'm 35.5 hours away from my next set of refereeings. At least I get a little more money-bringing refereeings this weekend. But I only have them in 1 day, so... Haista vittu perkele. Still not ideal for financial situation. Plus I forgot to bill my last weekend refereeings. Well, I billed them, but I'll only get them next week. So yeah, that's my mistake there, but doesn't still take away from the overall small amount of games that I've had. Really annoyed me. Really annoyed me. And then I haven't had long enough sets where I could get a tax-free. I think the best term to call it is half-day addition, which is a tax-free additional payment if your journey as a referee in that day takes over 6 hours, and if it is 10 hours, it's a little over double that. You'll get a little over double that amount of money. But I'm not gonna go any more details in that. But point of the story, it's a tax-related thing. And that is a tax-free additional payment, yeah. I haven't had any luck with those either. But mostly last 2 weeks have been... If I've even considered doing anything counter-related, it just feels... Well, I feel just too stressed to do it, and I just lay down in bed in 4 hours. Sometimes I really want to get it done, but then I think, okay, I'll just do this and this and this first, and then I feel too tired to do that. I'll do it later. Well, I'm not feeling it later anymore. Fucking getting started is so it's an absolute struggle. And it's part of the ADHD. I know it's part of the ADHD. Which I got diagnosed. Damn, it's been 10 months since I got diagnosed with that. Oh, sheesh. So far, I'm at least still getting help with that. And I've at least bought a couple of options. If I'm not getting any work. Although I vowed in my... Almost vowed that... Yeah, I prefer to be in the working force rather than study any more further. But I'm considering maybe I should go get another IT degree starting next year. The problem in that is I don't want to go with the student benefit, which requires you to also take student loan. No. Haista perkele paska Suomen valtio. En helvetissä ota sitä saatana opintolainaa. Vaan. But I'd rather go with... what is the proper terminology for that? I should probably go look Kela's website and put it on English just to learn the English terms for the benefits, but rehabilitation benefit as best as I can check. It's a rough and literal translation, it's probably not correct. But if I could get that, get a doctor to write up what we Finns call B-lausunto, aka B statement, which is longer and more extensive statement from a doctor. So that would be needed. But if it would be, and it would be like employment rehabilitational degree, or that would, like that's, I'm actually not sure how it would go in English. I could explain that in Finnish, but it's different to explain in English. I'm really sorry about that. But basically, if I could perform those studies, do my studies, get that degree with that rehab benefit, instead of having forced to take out a student loan, because I ain't gonna work and study at the same time. I'm gonna fucking kill myself from that amount of stress. Let's be very, very frank. I would kill myself in that state. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. So my question is, if it is financially not too stressful, then yeah, absolutely an option. And I would probably start in the August if I got in. There's always the chance you won't get in. But since I would have 25% of that basically completed, so I could just. Plus, I could fill in some. Well, let's just say I skipped some of the courses like Swedish and English. I skipped those, but I still got my degree because I got all the vocational shit done. But that completing that degree would also. Well, sadly, my favorite teacher is leaving the organization. That's also a minus, but I could start ahead of others. I would have to fill in my previous degree, but then it would be a full degree, which would allow me to get to higher level education if I ever feel like it. But currently, the higher level of education, like higher vocational school, I think that's how it's called. But anyways, AMK for us here. I know. AMK for the Finns. I would be eligible to apply to those if I fill in those fucking ytteraineet. My other option is I spotted a good-looking 7-month administrational training. But the problem is, since I'm ADHD, I'm afraid to commit to that. Because just by applying to that and then canceling your application could lead to you not getting any unemployment benefits. It could lead to the cancellation of your unemployment benefits. That'll make life much more scary then. Like, there is a financial risk. Plus, it would be 5 days a week from 9 to 3 p.m. For me, who loves staying up, hates waking up early. Although I probably could do it, though of course I'd be late. At times it would be in Helsinki, which is 30-minute. It would be over 30-minute travel for me. Though I didn't look exactly where from Helsinki, or where in Helsinki it would be, but it's a guaranteed minimum. Well, actually, if you include my bike ride to the train station, it's a guaranteed 35 minutes minimum. So yeah, it would definitely it definitely is like I'd need to retrain myself to do those 24 plus hour sets, which I fucking failed to do recently because it's so fucking dark, and November is just the month of death. To me. It is. November also contains one really sentimental and painful anniversary for me. Which is the breakup date of my longest time girlfriend, which happened a long time ago, but I reflect a lot of my life history. It's still a painful day, no matter what. And in general, like, November's always sucked for me. I've lost the count, but it's either November or February where I've tried to kill myself the most times. I'm not gonna give any details, numbers, but it's still a statistical fact either way. It's one or the other. The most painful things in my life have mostly occurred in February or November, from what I can remember. Sorry that I've gotten so little done. Like, I have at least Spyro 2 playthrough coming, and I'm considering should I release some really old projects that I never released. It is an option for me that I've considered. And also in content creation, having a microphone open has just been so stressful lately. The ADHD has also been rummaging bad, but I prefer to go no mic and have at least something kind of calming in the background rather than have my full focus on the game and then. Like, raging in games has actually started to get really mentally tolling for me. It takes its toll for me. And I've been susceptible to frustration as of late too. So that doesn't help. I'm close to finishing a Ridge Racer 64 playthrough. I'm considering what I'm doing with that Ridge Racer 6 playthrough that I've been streaming, which I will finish the single races. And I also want to finish Ridge Racer 7 and Ridge Racer 5 on Twitch this year. Or still on this year. It would really be great. Since it is the 30th anniversary of Ridge Racer franchise. And I'm so sorry, I will likely not break the novice level on Ridge Racer Arcade before the 30th anniversary, though that was my goal. But not quite yet. The 2.11.0 dream lives on. I'll hopefully go and obtain it soon. I've considered Wii Rally 2. I could do Ghost Recon again. But this time on PC, so it would be actually much more quality gameplay. The Sum of All Fears. I'm in midst of Rainbow Six Spears. Oh, sorry. Sum of All Fears, the extreme difficulty playthrough. Like, I wanted to do that, but it, again, seems so stressful and daunting. There's Rainbow Six Spear and also Urban Operations that I really want to do. Splinter Cell is intriguing me. Rayman 3 is intriguing me. I've started Gran Turismo 3, but I've only recorded 2 parts of that playthrough. Burnout 3. And my ADHD is running so hard. There's Rayman M, or for the American audience, Rayman Arena on PC, and I could get going. I have started Toka Race Driver 2, or DTM Race Driver 2, as it seems to be in some parts of the Europe on PC. I can't finish anything. And this stress is just mangling my brain and organizing capabilities. Just it hurts to live as me right now. Like, I'm not suicidal, but over the last week I had a period which is ongoing where I've really had to reflect a lot in my life. And being emotionally very sensitive too. It's so taxing, but from this day I still have the last 2 parts of the Gran Turismo 1 playthrough, then I have the music ranking video, which is the most anticipated thing for me ever, at least doing YouTube. Then I have the overview video of that coming 1 week later. It'll be a little over an hour long, where I'll just give some of my thoughts. So I could have gotten thoughts better, but honestly, since that recording, I have never been in better state to even do that. So I will be happy enough with that. I hope that maybe eventually a retrospective on that. Another reflection, hell. Rando, Flo, Fox, Dan, all of you, if you're up for it, like, some sort of, I don't know if the podcast is the correct way to call it, but I like the collab with you. I really do. But I just haven't gotten enough done. I want to return to Ridge Racers. When I've tried to record Ridge Racer Revolution, I just have such a high standard for me, and my mental state, it's just not correct for me to just do derusting. I'm just so unhappy with how I perform. Oh, and now that I look at my OBS and sources list, I also realized, oh yeah, I also had an idea. Now that I first finished Half-Life for the first time in my life, yes, 2 weeks ago, I finally did it. It got me thinking maybe I should try to start Half-Life, but go straight to hard difficulty. But my head is weighing in on me. My brain is weighing in on me. My thoughts are weighing in on me. But I hope that I get that random burst of, again, recording or streaming something. And think less of it. I really do. I'd want to do more. I'd want to be more productive. That's what sucks with ADHD. But anyways, have a great night, evening, day, or morning, wherever it might be, whenever it might be watching this video. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I appreciate it. Thank you just for letting me rant. Thanks for listening to me. I appreciate you all. All of your comments. But I hope you're at least doing well. Bye for now.